when she was actually first going on to TPN, and she was in hospital it was a 6-week admission, or maybe 7 weeks, I didn't realise that I was going to be expected to do the TPN for her. So, I mean, most of the time I didn't take any notice. But then eventually I realised that if she was going to come home, it was going to rely on me to be doing it. So I had to pass a test to make sure I was worthy capable of doing it. And then I had a team coming in for a week. I think it was Clear at the time. They were supporting me to set up the TPN and etc. So I took on that role of doing the TPN. Now at the time I was actually working at a school, and I would get up in the morning, I'd set the TPN up, go to work, come home at lunchtime, give her anti-sickness medication and all that sort of thing, and then I would go back to work, and then I would come home again. I mean, we had carers during the day while I was at work, but once I was home, I was just expected then to take over. The fact that I'd been at work all day, and then because she had these bags, I used to have to get up in the night and empty the bags every sort of 2 hours. So I was never really getting enough sleep. But that was deemed okay by the local authority. And it wasn't until I actually got my brain tumour that they stepped in and provided 24-hour-a-day care. But that was only going to be for 6 weeks, because after 6 weeks, I was supposed to be well enough after brain surgery to take over again. But I had a stroke, so then they had to extend the care indefinitely. See, we had this agency in whilst I was in hospital, but Lucy wanted to employ her own nurses. So she fought quite hard for quite a long time for the CCG to agree for us to employ our own nurses as well as carers. So yeah, we did eventually manage to get the package from the agency onto employing our own carers and nurses. I would do a lot of the nursing, but we also had nurses to cover me, but then we always had night carers. I just felt I was her mum. I didn't really feel as though I was a carer until occasionally people would say to me, but you are a carer. And I think, well, I'm just her mum, really. I'm just doing what any mum would do.